Town, Buffalo, New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Rumbling past the 30. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. Here's Allen to throw it. He's going to go deep for Beasley. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one. Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later. After the turnover, it's Tua. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Albert O, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. They'll run the screen with Mack. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer. And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise. And turn it into positives moving forward.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. In his own end zone, it's Allen. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's Mack to get it again on 2nd down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Looking to pass. Tua. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. That was Jordan Poyer, the safety, in for the sack. Blankenship's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete. Okuebunam. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. So Tua making the completion there. What's different about playing a left-handed quarterback like him? And specifically, I guess, what does this defense need to try and take away?
I'll take the first part that you asked about being left-handed. We've got to find out if he can move to his right and still continue.
Throw for Pittman is intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them.
Touchdown. Matt Breida actually had the fastest play of 2019, hitting 22.3 miles an hour on an 83-yard touchdown run, and he was moving here too. Extra point by Bass, up and good, and the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. Pushing his way through. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I
was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On the handoff, it's Mack. Oh, good move. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Albert Okuebuna with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen now on 1st down. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. On the handoff, this is Breida. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now Allen. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Touchdown, Bills! It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the air. And the Bills have cut it to within the score. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
Do you remember the good old days when the 49ers were running roughshod in the league? They use a pull-out and pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. This to the outside for Mack. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not a very good return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A run by Mack to start the drive. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. It's A.J. Klein, the linebacker, and a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. And he's got his man here, Beasley. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Give him 32 on the play. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen escaping the pressure right.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Allen going to throw. Touchdown! Devin Singletary, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. Shifts by him. Mack's got the first down and then some. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He'll get that complete to Albert O. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Albert O, as the first half is winding down. And the Colts would extend their lead here just before halftime. Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission.
Throwing on first down is Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Allen. Going up top. And this one is incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
The toss here completed to Pittman.
And for the moment, this will be a 1st down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands.
That one's on Quentin Nelson, the all-pro guard.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Here's Tua.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Jerry Hughes make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Allen off the play fake. Going deep for Diggs. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills draw a bit closer.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is down to 2.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Another try after the 1st down sack.
Tua. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now Tua. Eluded, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Gregory Rousseau, the rookie from Miami, in there to bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the 1st down sack.
Tua. He'll get this one to Pittman.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Tua sets up to pass it. They'll run the screen with Mack. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Going for the deep ball. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The Bills passing game getting him down the field. They've got another 1st down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Now Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Colts. Albert Okwuegbuna, 75 yards. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. And Howard cranks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. On play action, Allen. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Finding some room at midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
2nd and 5 now. Allen. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have once again taken the lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Tua. There's caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. Marlon Mack, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the 4th. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Allen now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing is Allen. Flushed out right. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Now Allen. Check down to Breida. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Now a give to Breida. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Allen. This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Allen. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still,
You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Bills, it's a win that's been a long time coming as they finally win one after 9 straight losses. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Colts, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.